What's up, Pit Stop crew? We are on another leg of our barbecue journey, and this one was a lot of fun because we got to go to one of our favorite places in North Carolina, Cherokee, North Carolina.
Cherokee.
Because there's a Caesars resort there, and we get to go gamble and act like crazy people.
So get our slot machine on.
Get our slot machine on, get our drink on, have a lot of fun. But while we were there, we were all business as normal for this barbecue thing. We stopped in a barbecue joint called Pop's Barbecue.
Pop Smokehouse.
Pop Smokehouse, yep. Sorry. Let me tell you what, they were undergoing a remodel, and we didn't even know if they were open, but I'm glad we went in because this place is a diamond in the rough in Cherokee, North Carolina.
Y'all gotta check it out. It was so good.
And they were going through a pretty much a full remodel, so they had a little piece of their restaurant open, and they were cooking out of their food truck. I'm guessing that
bringing it in.
They either started out of their food truck or and then they got the restaurant. But if they're doing this kind of magic with a food truck, I can't wait. We go back to Cherokee a lot. I'll be popping back in the Pops. And I want to check it out when they got that full kitchen and full restaurant going because this was some spectacular stuff.
So I will do a little bit of the research for you guys on the background, but I'm just gonna start with what I think is the star of the show, and it's not something we normally rank on, but if you're there, make sure you get it. Was the sausage? The sausage was smoky. It was spicy, but it didn't have a heavy cheese. It was just perfect.
Yeah, I wrote down the sausage is ridiculously good.
It's ridiculous.
A little smoke and a nice spice. It had some jalapeno in it, and it was just, wow.
Bonus.
Magic.
Bonus. That's your bonus. So make sure you get the sausage in your big barbecue plate when you go. Now, what do you think about the pulled pork?
So let's see. The pulled pork, I thought it was really juicy. Had a nice sweet rub that came through in it. And I just thought it was really well done pulled pork.
So here I had, and I got my notes, y'all. I live and die by my notes and my calendar. So slightly smoky. It had a very good salt and pepper, maybe something sweet added to it. And all three of their sauces had that same sweet background. It's kind of a theme through their sauces and their meats, except for the sausage. I didn't taste it in there. But I really liked the pulled pork. I thought it was pretty good pulled pork.
Yeah, they had a really good sweet barbecue red sauce that was it was good on that, and also was good on their ribs as well.
Their sauces just complement the meat well. You know, it's planned out well. When you think the meat is good, you put that sauce on there, it just elevates it. So good. We did get the chicken as well. Now, the chicken to me was super good. It wasn't the best chicken I had, but it was definitely something that I would get again going there. It was very good.
So the chicken was cooked really well. It was tender. It was juicy. It had a
good smoke.
To me, it had a light smoke flavor versus the smoke of the other everything else. But they had a really cool peach mustard sauce that was really good on the chicken, and the waitress actually told us that
she said try
that on the chicken, and
yes, ma'am,
she was right. It was pretty good, and I'm not a big peach fan, but I thought it was really well done.
It's one of those things you don't put together in your mind, but it does good. Trust the process. When the waitress tells you to try it, you try it.
Yep.
Now the ribs, to me, they were super tender, slightly sweet, had a little bit of smoke, and they had a sweet barbecue sauce that went with it as well. It was a good rib. It wasn't a competition-winning rib by any means, but it was just a good basic rib to me.
So the ribs had a great smoke flavor to me. I think they were done really well. They were bite off the bone. The doneness was perfect. I think when they came out, they were a little bit colder than I would like, but I mean, gotta give these guys a break. I mean, they were remodeling and they were cooking out of the food truck outside. They also had the food truck too to go along with the restaurant. Guess they were lucky in that aspect while they're remodeling. They could keep everybody happy and keep them fed. But yeah, I did like the sweet barbecue red sauce was really good on the ribs. Yeah, I did get a little bit of the pepper out of the sauce on the ribs when you put it on there, so that was kind of nice too.
Now, I don't have anything on the brisket. Did they not have brisket?
Now, remember they said they didn't have brisket that
They
day.
were out of brisket. That's
Yeah,
why
they didn't do brisket that day, which I can understand why
I
they
understand.
didn't.
They didn't have any brisket or
And
salad.
that's another reason we're going to go back again is to try the
I want to
brisket.
try the brisket. That's what happened. I couldn't connect the dots there for a minute.
Yeah.
So I did find out they cook with applewood there.
Okay.
And maybe that's what that, I don't know if it enhances sweet or not.
It can, yeah.
Familiar with applewood.
Yeah, any of your fruit woods are gonna add a undertone of sweetness into it. So we'll start with some of the sides.
Mm-hmm.
The coleslaw was kind of just your normal fine chopped coleslaw, and it was just kind of average and good. There was
basic.
Not a whole lot to say about coleslaw unless somebody goes out on a whim and does something crazy with coleslaw.
Now I was worried they wouldn't have their baked beans because there was biscuit in the baked. Brisket
in the baked beans.
It was super good. I have that as phenomenal on here.
Yeah,
their baked beans were phenomenal.
Their baked beans were fun because they had like 4 different beans in them, 3 or 4. I saw some pintos, the standard baked bean that you put in there, kidney beans, and some sort of white bean as well. It had an excellent smoke on there. And it had a cool mustard flavor to their baked beans. You could tell they put some mustard in there.
Maybe they didn't. Mustard in there.
They could have. They could have. I mean, these people are getting creative. These pit masters.
Like it. They're getting creative. They're getting saucy, innovative.
Yeah,
I'm tagging that. That's mine. Saucy, innovative.
That's a lot of spices. They do a lot of spices now and a lot of salsas, and it's getting pretty wild.
Oh yeah, and I also added in here, I don't quite remember what my daughter got that day. I think it was a cheeseburger or a grilled cheese, but I put on here that she got the crunchy crinkle fries, and they were all homemade crinkle fries. They were big and chunky, odd sizes. They were so good.
So 2 things I'll talk about that she can't have being gluten free because she has a gluten allergy. So the mac and cheese, this was on a crazy level, and I love mac and cheese. I love homemade mac and cheese. My grandma spoiled me growing up. She made some really good mac and cheese. My wife makes really good mac and cheese, Southern style. But they had a mix of black pepper and like 4 or 5. I don't know how many cheeses were in this thing, but man, the black pepper and the cheeses together just set this thing off. It was really, really good.
And we didn't have any to take with us, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we ate as much as we could while we were there, and
you too.
And we pretty much devoured everything. The hush puppies were good. They had a nice crust, not too sweet. They were very good with the barbecue sauce, but they weren't anything like I'm gonna go crazy for their hush puppies. But I mean, they were a good compliment and side thing. And one thing they had there, they had axe throwing, which was kind of cool. They had the adult axe throwing where you can throw the real axes or hatchets or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, they call it hatchet throwing there.
And then they also had a kids version where they have like the little foam axes, or I guess they were plastic axes, and you throw them. Our daughter pretty much couldn't stop playing long enough to eat, so it was pretty fun.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a very cool setup because they had the hatchet throwing, the kids version. They had a bar. And you could tell the restaurant they were building was going to be quite large and wrap around. Yeah,
they're going to have a lot of seating in there, and that'll be good during the tourist season for the summertime when everybody comes up there.
It's a great spot. Like you have ice cream, you have that little nature walk.
They're right in the middle of the downtown Cherokee area. The long stint where you go with the shops on the left and the right, and right before you get to the information center and the art center.
Oh, and the sweet tea was good. We always talk about.
Yeah, their sweet tea was really good as well.
Sweet tea, I took some with us. It was really good.
Yep.
So overall, the question we ask is, will we go back?
Absolutely. I think this is going to be a must stop every time we go to Cherokee. When we go out, we'll probably grab some barbecue and maybe something else at another restaurant.
Head to the hotel room.
We do hang out at the and try to stay at the Caesars Resort that's there, so we can build our points and stuff.
Yeah.
And we do like to eat there a lot because they have really good places to eat. But I would wander out for this barbecue in a heartbeat.
Oh, absolutely. So
it is very, very, very good.
I think it's going to be up there on our rating scale.
I think it's going to be on the top 25 list, and I think it's going to do a lot better than we thought when we first saw the place and thought they were closed. So
I'm glad I told you. I said, no, they're open.
Yeah, I'm
they're
glad.
open.
I was like, let's go somewhere else. It doesn't look like they're open. She's like, no, we're going. And she got out and drug me in there, and I'm glad because, wow, what an amazing experience.
It was such a great surprise. So make sure you stop in if you're in Cherokee.
And when you're losing money at gambling, it makes
go eat some barbecue.
Go eat some barbecue. It makes it feel better and makes your soul happy.
All right, so check out our rating scale on our website. I'll put a link in the description once it's up there. But overall, definitely one to go back to. But thank you. Keep loving, keep liking, keep sharing, and let us know where to go.
Yeah, tell us where to go. We need you guys' opinion. If you live in a small town and you got a cool place that we might not hear about, let us know. We'll go there.
All right, see you next time.
Thanks, guys.